Looking ahead, Passover starts tomorrow night, beginning the 8-day holiday. It is the most widely observed Jewish holiday worldwide. Passover commemorates the emancipation of the Israelites from slavery in ancient Egypt. Joining us this morning is Rabbi Yossi.
Yes.
Wonderful. The director of the Chabad at University of Denver. Thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Oh, anything to get me out of the kitchen.
You said you're gearing up for lots of cooking here.
You know, it's at a university campus ministry. It's like a mousetrap. If you put the bait in, they'll come.
They'll come.
I love that.
You know, I should know this. I'll tell you this firsthand. As my mother will sometimes remind me, not the best Jew, but I am Jewish. But Rabbi, I seriously mean this on a serious note. If you could enlighten our viewers about what the meaning of Passover is and why we celebrate it.
Okay, so Passover is the festival of freedom. To understand what freedom is, you have to acknowledge what's holding you back. And every year as we go through life, things change. And every holiday has its season and its flavor. And the story of Passover was that people acknowledged they were trapped. But there's a friend of mine, Joe Galinsky, who says, freedom is not the absence of work. The absence of work is unemployment. Freedom is purposeful, meaningful work. And it's when we find our purpose in life that we're free.
That's interesting. I find that because, you know, I think the traditional answer is the freeing from slavery, but there's more of an emotional and a kind of a larger abstract to it, isn't it?
It's always easier to focus on what's causing you pain than ask yourself the hard question of, if this pain is gone, what do I want to achieve? And the message that God hears you in your pain and says, I have something that you uniquely can do in this world to contribute to your community, to your family, and to the world. And it's the pain that's holding you back. Stop being trapped by the pain and be ready to focus on what your purpose is.
It's very powerful, Rabbi. Can you explain a little bit about, is it the Seder for viewers?
The Seder literally means the order.
Okay.
So the meal on Passover is structured. Biblically, we eat the matzah, and I have over here a machine-made matzah, which is square, and I have a handmade matzah, which is round.
Okay.
And this bread is made up of flour and water, no salt, no additives or anything else. It is known as the poor man's bread. It represents humility. And we are obligated at night to eat it. And just because of time, people are going to start the Seder early. Nightfall, I think, is at 8:17. Chris, you're the one with the nightfall. You arrange the constellations and the weather.
Yeah.
You're in charge of that.
Yeah.
The biblical obligation is to eat a cracker.
Okay.
But there's the story that is retold and retold. Then that is what holds us as a community that has aspirations for world freedom and peace, holds us together.
I kind of want to speak about that freedom and that community component of things as well, because I think it'd be remiss to not acknowledge everything that's going on right now. I'll say again, I'll say firsthand too, I probably shouldn't be saying this in front of a rabbi. I've never been the most practicing Jew, but I've been more, I only say that to say that I think a lot of Jews like myself have found a bit of a reconnection in the last 18 months. Have you noticed that within the community? Have you noticed more people perhaps taking up Passover and celebrating it more in light of everything that's gone on?
Great question, because for many people, as you're sharing, such as yourself and people that I come in contact with, being Jewish was just something about them. Mm-hmm. It's like, how tall are you? What color are your eyes? Right? What genetic diseases do you carry? Oh, you must be Ashkenazi Jew. Suddenly people are asking from outside in, they're asking, well, what does it mean to be Jewish? And we have a tradition that is so rich and so multifaceted and has a message that the world has taken. that the creator of the universe created each human being in his image. That's a fantastic tale to tell. And for many people, we just lived a normal suburban life. And suddenly, that part of the identity, you have a choice. Do I embrace it? Do I explore it? Or do I shove it in a closet and lock the door and not deal with that? I'm not judging anyone who makes any of those choices. But Passover is a time we celebrate in the house. We examine what do the traditions that were handed down. Much of what we're handed down goes straight into the Ark donation bin. But those values that are handed down, how am I going to shake them off? And what do they mean to me this year as Passover happens?
Really a time to
Powerful
reflect
message.
and be present. Such a powerful message. Rabbi, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Oh, anything to get me out of the kitchen. Thank
We
you.
appreciate you. Thank you.